sisters, how are you tonight? I'm honored to be here at the Greater Haitian Chamber of Commerce. I love it. Because as your Caribbean brother, we know the Haitian community, we need to show some more love, right? Yeah. It is a time when Caribbean communities have been under siege. But I want to start a little early, man. First of all, fastest growing business owner in the nation. You know, 4 years ago, we were in a tough spot, right? Central Florida and across the nation. Pandemic, democracy under peril. And so I was proud to work with President Biden and our Jamaican sister, Kamala Harris. Let's give it up for Kamala. To reopen businesses with Paycheck Protection Program. The reopen. I want you to think about when you're sitting in I-4 traffic next time, because we got $3.5 billion to finally expand it all the way down through South Orange, Osceola, and Polk County. $3.5 billion is worth an applause, I think, as you're looking through that. And we need to make sure that minority businesses participate in that construction in those businesses. Let me hear you, Chamber. And we also passed the Inflation Reduction Act. I'm not going to ask the seniors to identify yourselves, but it's time to thank our seniors and lower drug costs for our seniors. How about that? Isn't that true? I'm liking that. But we know from here, there's a lot that we need to continue to do to help the Caribbean. My sister, Delegate Stacey Plaska to the Virgin Islands. Do we have any?
There is something about an authentic smile that lights up an entire room. It is power. It is electricity.
Okay, first of all, this DJ needs to go everywhere with me all the time. I need this DJ on the house floor with me. Can we hear for our DJ? Let's just around. And I first just want to say thank you to the Greater Haitian American Chamber. This is a fabulous event. Go hear it for our leadership team, our president, Madam Vice President, the entire board. Y'all are just bringing so much power and strength. And how about that keynote speaker, Isu? What a rock star. I am so inspired. Oh, Winter Park, Belle Isle, Edgewood, Maitland, and the historic town of Eatonville.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Bain, and I am the state attorney for the 9th Judicial Circuit. And really funny, I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, actually in Lauderdale Lakes, and pretty much half my community became Haitian overnight because in the 90s, obviously, there was a large influx of the Haitian population into South Florida, and they settled mainly right there in Lauderdale Lakes, Sunrise, Plantation. So all my friends, Pompano, yeah. So all my friends at that point were again Caribbean, because we were part of a large Caribbean community. So my grandfather is from the Bahamas, and so we just kind of live life in a beautiful way. Say rice and peas, or peas and rice, or say black rice, you know, piglies, all that kind of stuff. So it became, everybody's house became a melting pot of joy and things to do. But a lot of those things, so my life is the example of, you know, so what doesn't kill you makes you fat. Fattens you up. But so, because it wasn't always this way. So when I was in law school, when I was a young child, I was not a good student. I struggled with my academics. I struggled socially. It was a big hurdle trying to get all the way through into high school. And a larger portion of that was because I struggled with literacy, and that's the reason why I started a juvenile literacy program, because I understood what the impacts of that could do on a child, and to avoid those acute or adverse childhood experiences that you heard Mr. Isu just talk about. And so it is my distinct pleasure every single day in this community to go to work to make sure that, one, we all live in a safe community, two, that we are providing opportunities for our children, for those that are caught up in our criminal justice system, those low-level offenders, to not only just find a way out, but then also to elevate them. Because we cannot move forward as a community by staying in a plateau, stagnant state. We have to be able to reach back and pull up and then push that person onto a new plateau. And so I'm so excited to do that every single day and find different ways in making sure that happens. And I can't do that on any day, because this nice little beautiful woman in this blue dress over here is my wife. And her support and the support of my the support of her and the support of my two children at home. I have an 8 and a 7-year-old baby girls. They are the people that I look at every single day, look them in the eye, and I thank God for them. And then I go to work for all of you in this community to make sure that you're able to go home every single day, to look your loved ones in the eye and make sure that, and tell them that again, Mo, that you love them. So you look your loved ones in the eye every single day and say that you love them, because that is the most, I think about it every single day. Every time that I go to sleep, every time I wake up, I don't sleep much, but because my focus is making sure that, again, you're going to get home to your loved ones and be able to look them in the eye and tell them that you love them every single day. And so I'm so happy to do that for the community, and also so happy to provide, again, those opportunities for our juveniles and our, our nonviolent offenders, and making sure that we're going to be able to, again, reach back and pull that person up and push them out into the world in a successful manner. And I want to thank the Haitian Chamber. Yeah. Like I'm talking every time I say it. Yeah. But I love being with you all, and I love celebrating everything about the Haitian diaspora. Is again, because again, I was at everybody's house eating a lot. Don't invite me over when I was a kid. It was terrible. But I want to appreciate you all. Thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you, Nelly, for being the great host and production artist that you are.
When you do what you do with effectiveness, it is my privilege to work with the current president of the Greater Haitian American Chamber of Commerce. I was a rainbow baby, which basically means after the loss of a child, I was born. And the loss of that child was a young brother's. And all of the other things that boys do, I was right there with him for so many years. And the reason why this is important is because sometimes we really don't know the fiber of the people that we spend time with. But I know his mother. He is never tiring in his efforts. Jean-Pierre Pion Jr. is a Brooklyn native. He has utilized his expertise in media, web design, and business strategy to enhance the Chamber's mission of fostering economic growth for Haitian businesses in Central Florida. In both his professional and community roles, Gene is committed to empowering others to reach their potential and
understands how much this means to all of us in this community. The fact that you're here supporting us. I want to give you the opportunity. Everybody, please give your hands a round of applause. Your neighbors with one? You go to the restaurants? You go to the businesses? Right? There's not any of us that isn't impacted by our culture. And that's something to celebrate. And some of the people that have helped us to celebrate that are in this room. And I want to give a second to give it more acknowledgement. I know we've been doing it, but I want to give more acknowledgement to Quiggle Graham from Orlando Health. Thank you so much for your support. Tonight is made possible in large part because of Quibbula's dedication and partnership with us with Orlando Health. So I thank you for that. I have to say it. I know we've said it, but I have to say it again, myself. Department with the city of Orlando, and if you don't know him,